So here we are at the end of 2016, and it was at the beginning of this year that I really challenged myself to come up with some new things to do. Star Wars Celebration and Star Wars Weekends have passed away, for me at least. So still wanting to connect with everybody, I wanted to come up with different things to do, and that's where I went to vlogging. I thought vlogging is a great thing. We had, of course, experimented with a lot of this at the Comlink channel, where I had my studio there, and JC Reifenberg and his buddies over at the Comlink teamed up with me for a while, and we created shows like A Certain Point of View and such. And A Certain Point of View may come back, don't worry, but I am no longer working in that studio, and so I created JAT Studios at the beginning of this year to challenge myself to put out a video at least once a week, or really make some outreach, teach you about voiceover, teach you about my life, and just inspire and encourage you. Well, it's been almost a year, and JAT Studios has completely grown and changed and is always moving forward. Now, I know I have not put out any of the shows that I promised, like the JAT show or the Clone Wars commentary, or some of the other ones that are coming up soon. That's the pre-produced stuff that I'm working on, and I really want to get that out to you very soon. But in the meantime, this year, I wanted to really experiment with vlogging and just giving you that day in the life stuff on a regular basis, which is what I've been doing. While I build JAT Studios. Now you may go, well, it looks like you're in JAT Studios here. I am. But it's not the same place. I did a move very last minute. A few weeks back, I had the opportunity to leave the one space that I was in, which essentially originally was supposed to be for my artwork, for my painting and such. But I found that the space was also something that was really inspiring me to shoot more video and to possibly teach classes and such. Since it was a big warehouse space and frankly, dirty, dusty, and not the best for setting up a recording studio or teaching classes in, I changed the space, and so now I am in a brand new space. It looks similar, but you can see there's a door and there's more stuff behind me there. So this is the new JAT Studios and Yumigo Productions, where I produce the shows and will be producing shows like the JAT show, Clone Wars commentary. I promise. Thank you for all your patience, everybody asking on those shows. Those shows will be coming soon. Again, you can see the scaffold and everything behind me there. I'm getting all of this one redone and wired up. So I'm gonna give you a tour of the new JAT Studios and tell you a bit about what I'm planning on doing with all of it. So again, this studio, this shot, this will still be the space where I do the JAT show, as well as maybe some other things as well. This is the main studio room. There's 3 rooms in the new JAT studio. The other place was just one big space, and I really had to work to dampen things and get the sound right and all of that. So this is my main production room. There will be, in the coming days or hopefully week, right here, a window that actually looks into the other room. Let's go into there and see what we can find here, huh? All right, so this is the other room. This is where that window will go, and it will look through there. This room is a bit smaller. This will be the control room for all of the production for the video that I shoot in that room. So you'll be able to look through. So the director and such can be in here, and they can look and make sure everything's okay. Although most of this stuff I'm probably gonna run myself, but whenever I get help and such, it allows it that way. Plus, what I'm gonna do in this space is I'm going to be teaching classes. So JAT Studios is also going to be the place where you can learn about voiceover, and if you're in the Los Angeles area, take a class from me. And I'm also going to try to do these as a satellite course as well. So if you want to subscribe, it'll be a subscription rate. You'll subscribe to that on my YouTube channel, and you can actually be a fly on the wall at the studio when I teach classes. There'll be small classes, usually about 6 people, and some one-on-ones as well, all about voiceover. So that will be my voiceover academy. This will be the main classroom, and that room, which is the studio space for the video and such, will also be the space that is the big voiceover booth, so I can put 6 people in there at a time. That's what's with all the changes here. That's why there's been so many delays on the JAT show and such. Again, I appreciate everybody's patience. I know you're all excited about it. I'm excited about it. Tom Wilson, who's gonna be my first guest, is excited. All the various other people I've been talking to in the industry. I will have a plethora of people to come in and be a part of that show, and that will be coming very soon in 2017. Sorry, it took a whole year, but it took me this year. And that's the thing about what I do with my book, with my paintings, with my work. I like to give myself goals and challenges. And my goal this year was simply to see if I could do this and maintain doing videos each week and putting stuff together and getting content out there for all of you, and I found that I could. The shows that I came up with, from the JAT show to the Clone Wars commentary and all the ones that are coming soon, were the things that I started working on, and again, pushing myself to go, okay, in a perfect world, I would get these out this first year. But knowing that I was building out the space at the same time made it a little tricky. So I want to do it right. I want it to be good stuff. I want it to be stuff that stays a long time. I'm also trying to build my network here on YouTube as much as I can. I'm going to start meeting with the folks at YouTube and start talking to them about how I can expand my audience, get more people watching, because I want to expand the JAT channel to more than just voiceover. Talk to you all about the various things that I do within my life. You know, I'm on a very strict diet, but it's also a very wonderful diet of fresh foods and fruits and vegetables and non-processed foods and stuff. I want to take you into my kitchen on a regular basis. I want to show you how to make meals that are simple and easy and healthy for you. You do once or twice a week and see how you feel. Stuff like that. And I want to continue to do my day in the life of a voice actor, these vlogs right here, because these have become the mainstay, and those were the ones I really challenged myself to do over this last year. So if you're new to the channel, please go through and look at all the various things that I've put out over this 1 year. And I am so grateful to all of you that have subscribed through this year too. I started with about 7,000 people subscribing, which was great. And now I'm up to, gosh, I don't even know, well over 20,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for all of you subscribing, and I hope to get more and more and more with these vlogs. So okay, so let's take a look at more. So again, this room is going to be, it's kind of a mess right now because I'm just, you know, you got all the storage and everything right there, but eventually that'll change. Now this room right here, behind me doesn't look like much, but what it's going to become is it's going to become the set for Clone Wars commentary. That is going to be an exciting show. It's also going to be a set for other things that we do. I've got another show that I'm working on with Kat Tabor that will be coming out at some point here soon that we need to shoot. It's written, it just needs to be shot. And that one will also be done on this set. So this is a big room. This is a big space. Let me see. So this is the main room. And then over here is going to be set up to where we can do like behind the scenes things and such, and that's why that looks like that. I wanted it to look like a set of backstage look, and so that's what you'll get when you're over here. I have a very kind of backstage look. The green screen frame is there. I'll have that set up, easy to set up and do green screen stuff in one or two of these rooms here. The thing I love about this space is it's actual office space, so I can really put the posters of the shows and movies and things that I've done up on the walls and really make it a nice place for when people come to learn at the voiceover academy that I'm building out. It'll be a great place for it. Again, the other place was wonderful, but it was a warehouse. It wasn't really right for doing that. So this is the new and improved JAT Studios. So I'm really excited about this new space and getting it all put together. And again, I thank you all for your patience with me while doing this. But again, this year was a year to build and to experiment and to figure out everything. And next year will be the year for all the programming on the JAT channel really coming into fruition and finding its place, and me finding how to do all of it is really what I've been working on this year. So I appreciate all of you subscribing and checking out the channel. Go back and look at all the other videos as well. Great stuff coming up. I'm going to be doing JAT 365, the video version, where there is a daily version of each page from the book, and you can watch that right here on my YouTube channel for free. Hopefully you'll still go out and get the book so you can follow along and do it that way too. But I want to do that for you. Also, I've been working on that real hard on that as well, and that's 365 different videos that I got to put together, so that's a lot of work. But life without old Obi-Wan Kenobi and all of the Star Wars weekends and Star Wars Celebration and not hosting those things has given me an opportunity to actually come in and start figuring all of this out, and that's what I'm very grateful for. But you know, it's sad too. I miss all of it, and I wish I was still going to be a part of all of it. Have not been asked to Celebration. People keep asking, are you going to be at Celebration? I have no idea. Nobody's asked me, and I'm certainly not expecting to be the host. You know, they make changes, they move on, they do new things, and you can't blame them for that. I wish I was the host. I hope all of you that liked me as the host will let them know that you'd love to have me back sometime, and maybe in the coming years they'll ask me back to host again. But in the meantime, my focus is on the JAT channel and creating as much content as I can for all of you to inspire you and encourage you in your life streams and goals. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the new JAT Studios. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Hope you stick with me. There is a lot more to come in this coming year. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. That's coming up soon too.